do have some fascinating news that I am now able to share with you guys that I have been hinting for quite a while, but I actually am able to I'm able to share it with you, and I'm very excited. So once we get a few more people, because I know people get late coming into here, I don't want to have to repeat it. So we'll just save it for a second. However, today we are going to go over those features of ChatGPT that I was talking to you guys about. All the ones that I use, how they're used, I'm dumbing it down. I'm making it very easy to edit. And guess what? You guys are getting prompts that you could just plug literally in there because that's what I love to do for you guys. Just plug right in there and you can use on your own. Okay. Away from me. So I'm going to show you all the ones, go over brief detail. You know, I'm going to break it down on a cheat sheet. So you'll have a cheat sheet at the end. I'll make sure, actually before the end, I'll make sure to put everything up so you guys have it, so you kind of know what we're going through. I make it very easy and simple. And then at the end, we'll ask questions. It is being recorded, so if you do drop off, don't worry. Now, some of us are on the East Coast, like myself. I'm Miami-Dade, Fort Lauderdale, or Broward County. Hello, welcome. I call this a tipple time. My mother-in-law, she has cocktails, but if you are somewhere where you don't want to have cocktails, that's okay. We are all here together. So welcome. I appreciate it. Here's what I want to say. Thank you, thank you, thank you to this entire group because we are officially the largest network of real estate agents in our industry, not even just a Facebook group, but I'm talking brokerage, everything that focuses on this demographics. It's something I have loved deeply for the last 7 years here at EXP. And we're going big. We're going big. You guys were going big. So if you guys haven't been watching what's happening with our new CEO, um, as I talk about Leo, you're going to think we're like this. Never met the guy, but we're going to be like this after I'm done with this. But the point is that Leo is breaking all stereotypes and everything for the real estate industry. If you know anything about his background, he's all about growth. He's all about pushing boundaries. He's all about bringing new stuff. Look at, we just got new CRMs. We now have Canva. Come on, you guys. We're growing big. So now I'm allowed to share something with you. I couldn't be happier to share this with you. So we got more people coming in. I'm gonna let more people come in. So, you guys, with all of my heart, I have been loving what we do here. I thank you wholeheartedly for allowing us to be the largest real estate network that focuses on the older demographics and their families. And I think it's beautiful that we are all serving from this. And the reason why I say that is because there is Dr. Robert please forgive me, Cialdini, if I butchered it, but he talks about, or he has this book, I feel like it's our secret sauce. However, this book is called The Law of Reciprocity. I feel like when I tell you guys, we're always serving from the heart in the way that we serve with our secret sauce and the way the freebies and all of that stuff. We talk about reciprocity, but here's what I love about what Robert says about this reciprocity. He talks about how he's proved how we are wired as people and humans to say yes to those we feel indebted to. Think about that. Just think about that. When we're indebted to somebody for doing something, doesn't matter if they even realize they did something for us, we just feel like we owe them something. Think about that. So when you go to do a checklist, a local discount, or even a need to know with your sphere of influence, you're not selling, it's called reciprocity. That's what I'm teaching you guys, like, know, and trust. It's reciprocity. So it's Dr. Robert. I know I'm butchering it, but it's like Houdini, but it's Cialdini. It's Cialdini. I'm gonna have it in the cheat sheet. Don't you guys worry. The reason why I say this is because when you look at this demographics, we have to serve from a bigger picture. That's just me. That's the way I've been serving for over a decade. I love it. I love where I'm serving from. I teach you guys all the time how to serve that way, but we're going big at EXP. And I've been hinting, I'm like, I can't even sit in my seat, you guys. I'm so excited. So tell me if you guys can hear this. Can you hear it? No? Oh, I'm singing We Are the Champion from Queen of you guys. We are the champions, and you guys have no idea. When I told you that our CEO, our bigwig, is going big, we are going big. What do I mean by that? Well, thanks. I'm so glad you guys asked. For many weeks, I have been hinting to you guys we're going big. A very dear friend of mine that I actually had known in college. By the way, this whole thing did not happen with me involved. It just was an accident, and it could not have been a better accident. So, a friend of mine who started a very, very, very well known placement agency for seniors when they go into assisted living communities. And many years ago, I had him here at EXP Seniors Network. I interviewed him. He is considered I'm not kidding you guys, you can look it up, the McDonald's of senior living. I am not kidding when I tell you that. You can look it up. Who is the McDonald's of senior living? And you'll see this guy's name. I went to college with him in Arizona. He started a certification program. I guess he pitched it to EXP, had again nothing to do with me, but he's been in this network a couple times to talk about what he does. And he is now coming to with EXP to a certification program. I am having him live here to talk to you about this certification program. Now, here's where I need you guys. This certification program is only open to the Seniors Network, not to other agents in EXP yet, not till EXPCon. Oh, isn't that great, you guys? So you guys are the beta testers, but we're not stopping there. Oh, we're not. I'm so excited, you guys. We're not stopping there because we've also partnered with, are you ready for this? Senior Place. Go look it up. Senior Place is going to be our senior living CRM. It's going to have all of the checklists and everything that you guys are going to need in order to help seniors be placed into residential senior living communities, all of it, and still have, guess what? Get paid for it on a referral. I'm so excited for you guys. Okay, so that's coming. I'm so freaking excited for you guys. It is not just going to put us on the map, it's going to grow us. But we're coming big, you guys. We're going big. We're going big. We're going big. But we're the only brokerage that's going big. I have been screaming very loud. Okay, so cheers. Cheers to all the hard work we've done together, you guys, because it's a team. It's a team. So when I tell you guys all, like, let's get 62 plus listings out there. Let's get whatever checklist. Could you guys imagine being the only brokerage on the map where people come and they're like, oh, I know that they have blah, 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 and all the bells and whistles. Isn't that great? So how do you get certified? You guys in a couple weeks are going to be getting an email. I'm prepping you for that email. This is me telling you it's coming. This is me telling you that in a few weeks, it's going to be this. Thank you. The certification, I believe, is called Senior Living Placement or Senior Placement Certificate. It's like something with the word senior placement in it. And You'll see. So we're going to be debuting everything. I'm going to have both the owners here on our Thursday call. They are going to talk to you about everything. They are going to tell you what they're going to do. We're going to have roundtables every week besides this Thursday meeting. So you guys will have live roundtables with them. You'll be able to do it all. We will help them. We will help you guys, okay? Um, this is bigger than Heckham. So, you guys, if you've noticed, I do talk about senior living placement, but I tell you to find somebody within senior living placement for a reason because there is a broad scope. I've done senior living placement, I get paid for it, I love it. I have a separate business away from EXP to do it because that's what I've done for years. What do you do? And I've said this to you guys for years. What do you do after you sell somebody's home? And we're not talking about part of a sale of a home. Where do you go? What do? You should service them. Beyond that, like, where can you help that family move to? Do you know the signs? Do you know what to look for? Intake forms, it's all there. They go through all of it with you. Like bam, 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 bam. It's exactly like a senior living certification. That's exactly what it is. It is it's like a certified senior advisor, but like condensed with not so much not so much focusing on all of the other aspects of it, but really focusing on all the various aspects of senior living. There's a lot. Memory care, respite. I mean, I don't go through it because there's a lot and it's overwhelming, not my place. There are real estate agents that come from that industry that are now here that are doing really well because they know how to make those connections. They know how to go into senior living communities and make networking events. That's what we need to be doing. That's what we should be starting. That's where I'm pushing you guys into. So, as most of our clients, and we're seeing what the NAR report is, right? Sellers, buyers, doesn't matter. EXP is dropping big hints on that. Telling you, this brokerage is behind the growth of where we're going and helping our agents. And it's not just here, by the way. Think about this. Think about how many people go expat living. I could do a whole hour just on expat living because that's a big thing. People don't want to live here. Maybe they can't afford it. Maybe there's so many maybes. But the point is, it's an issue. So imagine writing off a trip. I don't know, Portugal, Spain. I mean, look, we've got. If you didn't hear about how great our brokerages are in other countries, go to our other countries. Go visit some of our agents. Take some photos. Talk about senior living. Go look at senior living. Take a little write off. Think about how many people in your area are looking at that and they're like, oh my God, how cool is that? Didn't know it existed. Expat living's big. I did a whole series on it. It's fascinating. It really is cool. But there's a lot to be said about expat living. And there's a whole thing. There's a woman on her name is Sue in Costa Rica on TikTok. She's fabulous, but she's expat living because she couldn't afford to live in the United States. So if you're an agent, cheers. Go write it off. Talk about expat living, talk about senior living, talk about all that in a different country where EXP is, and highlight some of the stuff that we have. I've had also some of the brokers from other countries in here. We've had the broker from Mexico. We've had some of our other brokers come in. They talk about the senior living there or the over 55 living. It's big. It's really big because of what's happening here on affordability. So, could talk your ear off, but I'm very glad that I got to announce that to you guys. So, I'm going to urge you guys to please tell people if you have teams or whatever, join us. join EXP Seniors Network. If you didn't get the email blast or you haven't been checking it out, we now have a Facebook page because we are moving to Slack. A lot of us aren't really into Slack yet. We'll see what happens with corporate, but Facebook page, please fill out your number and all of that stuff just so we can see on the corporate side, because corporate is monitoring it with myself, that you guys are part of it. I know you say you can't see it. It's in the workplace group pinned at the top. All right. So for those of you that came for Joel and Brooks, 3:30 in the morning, I'm on East Coast time. My 3:30. She just if somebody could drop the Facebook page in a link or whatever, that would be great. I'd appreciate it. Here's the thing, she canceled. She got a listing yesterday and had several showings today. So I'm going to swap it around. She'll be here next week. I'm going to give you your ChatGPT tonight, and oh, it's good. I'm so excited. But if you are joining us, I was talking to you about how I talk to how I talk to agents about needing to be influencers in your community in a way, whether it be with your sphere of influence, whether it be with your freebies. Your call to action should not be salesy. It shouldn't be real estate. It shouldn't be fluffy. You need to give information. We want education. We want people that you like, know, and trust. But one of the things in every video I say to you, you don't need to be everybody. That's why you have a sphere of influence, you guys. You just need to become the person that they like, know, and trust when it's time to make really hard decisions. That's it. When it makes time for hard decisions, that's where your connection's going to beat some perfect real estate agent that just all they're doing is showcasing what they have. Think about the amount of agents that we have just on this call alone that took the 62 plus listing and started a trend for the word EXP Seniors Network just on that one listing. Can you imagine that every time one of us on this call had a listing over 55, how much of a trend that could be when you hashtag the word EXP Seniors Network? Just saying, think about it. Think about what you not only are doing for yourself, what you're doing for other agents. I see this because it goes back to that Dr. Robert at the beginning of this. I'm going to butcher it again. Cialdini. Dr. Robert Cialdini talks about the law of reciprocity. It talks about, he really has proven the fact that you're raw wired to say yes to somebody who influences you, who constantly is giving you free stuff or information. You're wired to say yes to these people. That's what it comes down to. You can go check out all his stats. You could go look him up. The most powerful people, they go to listen to him. So again, his name is Dr. Robert Cialdini. I have it on my cheat sheet for you guys, don't worry. When I say that, we're wired not just to receive education when we need it the most, but to trust people who are educating us. And when we trust people, you have to have a secret sauce. I had an agent who really doesn't want to attend these things, she just says, send me your secret sauce. I don't have time. Well, then you really don't have time to serve this market. If you're not willing to put the time in for secret sauce, you're not willing to serve the market. That's how I look at it. The reason why is because you don't need to be an expert in everything. And trust me, this age demographics needs an expert in something. You just need to be the right resource, whether it be checklists. Hey, by the way, whether it be your famous tax attorney that can help them defer, like literally take and offset the wealth, take and transfer that wealth. That's your job, to know those people, to help them become that person. Be that person. So that's what tonight's all about, is how do you frame yourself as somebody like this who's going to, ask and want to be the person that you like, know, and trust. Well, let me tell you one thing about real estate agents. We are the mass marketers. You guys, we are amazing marketers. But if you think for one moment a trust attorney, okay, and right now in the chat box, I see 41 things, but I'm gonna just go in and, by the way, I'm gonna put in your sphere of influence. Okay, it's gonna have a list. I'm also going to put in, if you didn't take that class, go back and check that YouTube class out because I did it. But what I mean by sphere of influence, these are your peeps. These are like some of your secret sauce. There's a lot more. This is just your base. It's your layer. That's like the ketchup, mustard, like mayo. That's what this is. But it's your job because all of our areas is different. It's no one size fits all. Like, that's just what it is. What's happening in New York, not happening in California. Laws are different, tax brackets different, whatever it is, it's just different. Know your area. Make no real estate agents doing this, you guys. So, what I mean by your sphere of influence, to go back to them, no, they're not marketing themselves. Nobody knows about trust attorneys or what you really need to know. Nobody knows about like how you can offset taxes. Think about that. Think about that law of reciprocity. Okay, every time I'm telling you guys this, think about how that works. Every time you send helpful freebies, by the way, the reason why we're having this class tonight is because I'm going to show you how to do it so easily so you don't have to spend time on it. Like, don't reinvent the wheel. That's why we're here. Like, I'm all about not reinventing the wheel. Just, boom, here, easy. Just go do it. And then make sure that EXP Seniors Network is known because I want us to go big, you guys. I want us to break down all brokerages out there when it comes to serving this demographics, not just when it comes to placement, when it comes to move managers, when it comes to whatever they need next, home health care. We should all have that as our secret sauce in our back pocket. Be that person, be the connection, the matchmaker, whatever you want to call yourself. I call myself an aging specialist. It's like a matchmaker for aging people. I've said that to you guys time and time again. But think about it. Don't sell. We already know how it feels to be sold to, not just with real estate agents, but like just with anything. Who do we trust? And it's the families too who see your videos. Last week I showed you somebody from Oregon saw a video, reached out to me, that I reached out to another real estate agent in Oregon to help them. The reason I say that is because I get those messages all the time, and you're going to get those messages too. Why not? If you just do the secret sauce, and you have to realize is that it's not just here. Maybe they need to move to Mexico, whatever. Maybe you're New York and their kids live in San Diego, and that 62 plus listing is in San Diego. Frame it. It's all about reframing it to make you look good, right? Reframe it to make you look good. You don't need to know everything. You just need to know all the right people. People are wired to say yes to those that we feel indebted to. And this doctor, Robert Cialdini, but it's Ciadl or Cialdini. Yeah, him. He has the stats on it. So if you just keep showing up, they can't help but not say no, right? Am I right, you guys? So I don't know. That's just me. That's how I serve. Now, let's get started. I am going to put the PDF and the blueprint of what we're about to go through so you guys don't get lost. I kind of go fast. This is why I put like an ADHD cheat sheet. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. And if you're new here, welcome. I'm Heather. I'm one of your co-founders here at EXP Seniors Network, the network that's going big or going home. That's all I'm saying for the biggest real estate brokerage that's going to knock down doors for this market. So now that you guys see my whole screen here, I'm going to pull up that PDF that you guys saw. And the reason why I'm going to pull it up is I just kind of want to go through it so you guys kind of understand what we're going to go through as I go through it. I talked about the law of reciprocity. Um, we're about a connection at every stage. That's your secret sauce, you guys. Make that your secret sauce. Love it, build it, whatever it is, massage it, find people. I tell you with um every one of our classes, it's not a one size shoe fits all. So possibly a person that may not work with one trust attorney may work better with another. Always have three. I'm only golden rule of three. Three. Keep it to three. Three people. You could always say, here are three. If you want to choose these three, great. If not, stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. Those are three. If you want to choose three, go for it. But give them three. You don't want a lot of options. It's another thing that Dr. Robert Cialdini, whatever, Cialdini. I think it's Cialdini, like Houdini, but with a chill. That's what he talks about in several of his other books. I've been listening to him on podcasts. So think about that. Think about constantly showing up. Think about consistently showing up on social media, the word EXP Seniors Network. Think about the amount of times that real estate agents throughout, doesn't matter if it's KW, doesn't matter if it's Coldwell Banker, I don't care if it's a real brokerage. This network happens to be the largest. There's a reason. Because we're all serving with secret sauce. That's what I've been doing for 7 years. That's what I've been helping you do. That's what Joellen was going to teach you tonight. Every single one of her listings that she gets is from nextdoor.com. And they're all from older adults. Because when she walked in here from working from an aging community, from a community, an assisted living community, she did admitting, she did marketing for it. She understood, but then wanted the real estate side of like, how do I get these people over to here and still make a referral fee? I go, oh, that's so easy. Now she's doing it left and right. Like it's popping TikToks. She'll show you her secret sauce. We all have secret sauce. Find yours. And maybe it's not Facebook. Maybe it's YouTube. Maybe it's whatever it is. Doesn't matter. Find your secret sauce, but think of who you're marketing to. Let's get to, and I'm going to show you because we're talking about ChatGPT tonight. I showed you last week certain things that I use in my ChatGPT. I showed you I did not show you what it does because that's what I'm doing tonight, but I'm going to kind of show you what it does. I'm going to show you how it's going to be your superpower if you want, either with your sphere of influence or with your freebies. I'm literally right under this, you guys. Oh, I hate when it does this. Sorry. For some reason, my thing does this. But if you didn't notice, I'm actually going to go through each feature and give you prompts. Prompts that you literally can plug into there and play along with whatever information that you need for it to do. Okay? So simple. Oh my God. This is like, I feel like kindergarten. This is why I'm giving it to you so easily. Okay? Oops. Sorry. Again, we're going to go through Writer Pro, Hook Writer, YouTube, Social Media Manager. I'm also giving you specific prompts that are going to go with your sphere of influence. If you don't know, it's an SOI. Okay, that's what we call it. I'm also giving you freebies, plug and plays, like how you're going to prompt it and what you're going to get out of it. Let's get started. Okay, that's what we're going over tonight. So, is that all of it? Good. Okay. So let's go over to my ChatGPT because these are the ones that I use the most. And if it can help you, I love it. So some of us do have pros, some of us don't. I don't know what works for you, but one of the things that last week I was showing you guys was this area over here. a big thing that most people really don't even know about. They don't even understand how much this area could do for you. I found out working with my business coach and a storytelling writer. Who knew? But basically, let's just start off with I like new chats when I start to do something different. I do not continue to do the same chat. The reason why is because I want to get a fresh new outlook. That's just me. Sometimes I'll hook it into something else down below and see what that comes up with. The reason why is because you might like something from one thing to another and massage it and put it together. You'll see that I do that a lot. One of the other things that I love about this is they each have their own variation. So I will always go into a new chat. I'll start a new chat. I'll write out what I want it to do. Basically, it's like a science project. You basically want to write what you want it to do, or like who you want it to pertain to or appease to, what you want it to do in your outcome. Who, what, where, when, why, how. Just go back to like honestly kindergarten basics. So easy. So that's what I like. New chats, I will do who, what, where, when. I'll always use one of those on a new chat. Your library, the library, and you guys are the ones who see all this because this is the only reason why I use this is for you guys. The library is where you will find anything that you want to create or ask it to create. It's going to house it here. Hence the word library. Okay, so if you need to go back and find something, rather than go through your chats, that's where that's what your library is for, okay? All right. Oh, I love Sora. Okay. Here's my favorite about Sora. There's a lot of AI stuff that you guys are seeing that's coming out. Like these beautiful pictures of what looks like maybe a vegetable, and all of a sudden, or like see this apple, and they'll cut into it and it'll slice like jelly. It is all in something what we're looking like at Sora, in what it can do. Guess what? You can actually make something up in Sora and it will do it for you. The reason why I'm not going to sit and do every single thing for you tonight is because it takes a while for Sora to sit there and go round and round. Last week we saw that happen. However, I'm going to show you things that I made for you guys and the way that I set up the prompt. Okay? Do you guys remember me putting the 62 plus thing out for you? And I was like, I really worked it, you guys. I worked it. Hold on. Cheers. I basically was telling Sora, this is the prompt. I want a scene, a sunny porch, whatever it is. 62 plus, clean background, warm tones, a sign. I want them to be like their grandkids. Let's see if it'll let me. Okay, so let me see. Oh, you know what? I got to just put you into one. So this is the actual scene cast. I'm going to show you how I got this, you guys. Okay, this is the visual setup that I put in Sora to get what I wanted as that photo. For those of you who don't like being in front of the videos and who don't want to do stuff in front of videos, I mean, come on, you guys. No brainer, right? I give you prompts. Seriously. There is no excuses. Like, I don't care. This is easy. Easy peasy. I'm going to show you how easy peasy it is. So, did I write this? No, I didn't write this at all. Why? Why do I say that? Because I put it in ChatGPT and I'll show you in a bit, but the point is that I'm going to show you in video editor that I put a video editor. This is what I wanted. I really wanted a video and it made me pay for video. you know all about me. I'm free. This was free. I put it into Sora, and this is the pictures I got. Guess what you could do? Then I went into here and I was able to change things in here. I was able to download it, go into, and I'm going to show you my Canva account. And I was able to download it, put in my Canva account, and then reconfigure some stuff. Easy peasy. Okay. There's buttons up here that will show you to download, sharing options, feedback. Okay. I see somebody has their hand up. If you could just wait, I'm going to do questions and answers later. Um, but this is a paid version, just letting you know that I do. It's $20 a month, just letting you know. But the point is that for those of us who really don't particularly care for being in front of a camera, you still feel like you're part of it. I will tell you, it does not take the place of you being in front of the camera, so you should get over it. That's just plain and simple. So there you go. You can even pick down here, by the way. You can even like aspect ratio. You can change all of that stuff. Okay, you could. Nextdoor.com, I was playing around with stuff. I was going to do a Father's Day thing. Sorry, I dropped the bomb, didn't post it, but whatever. That's what I did. Now, I'll tell you how Sora could really screw up. Do you see the ramps? Right? Do you see the ramps? It's going out of a window. So you kind of, that's why I was like, oh, you can't just use Sora to put in what you want. You have to be strategic. It's like a science experiment. What you put into it is what you're going to get out of it. Make it very simple and easy. I'm not kidding. The simpler, the easier. When I give you plug and plays, that's how simple it should be for it. And I'll show you that I always ask please, just because I like saying please and thank you. And it actually will talk back to you. So this is Sora, just one of the things that I do use. Let's get over to, okay, now, let me go into ChatGPTs. This is something that not a lot of people really take notice of. Okay, this is where I find all of these over here that you guys see. Whoops. Oops. Oh, sorry, guys. See all this stuff over here? All this stuff over here is where I find this in this, where these four dots are, this ChatGPT thing. This is where you can put in something that you're looking for. So if somebody in the chat box can go ahead and write in something that they would want to see a ChatGPT do for them within their business, I would love for you to go ahead and do it, and I'll search a GPT for it, and I'll show you really fast how we would use something like this. And if you could please go ahead and shout it out for me, because I can't see anything or read any of the chat box. Actually, I'll pull it up. So somebody said welcome box, wheelchair friendly. No. So the word, this ChatGPT is something, is kind of like a way that you would structure something. I see the welcome box, the 10 ways to stage your own. This would be different. This would be like helping you create viral. Here, in fact, let me show you. If you guys can see how are you image generator? If you guys want to do something like you want to make daily posts, you would come in here and say, I want, like, watch. It's like, think of this as like like an image generator, but 10,000 times better. So daily posts. So I'll put in the word daily posts. The reason why I don't like this is see the word 6. Oops. See the word 10, social spark. not many people are using this stuff. And it's like social media inspiration daily posts. So the how do you find owners to accurate contact? Okay, so I'm going to get to all of that. However, I'm trying to show you guys how to use ChatGPT. Let's see. Um, oh, let's see staging homes. Let's see if a GPT does that. I don't know. Oh, okay. Do you see this room exterior? By the way, don't know anything about this, but um, you can go into a GPT, and this is it will tell you exactly what it'll do for you. So if possibly you're an interior designer or a decorator and you want to find or stage your home, that you could use this. How would you use it? You come down to where it says your start your chat. See where it says design a cozy modern living room on a budget? Somebody said something about top 10 ways to stage your home. This would actually stage it for you. So I would rather say create a room for someone that is in a wheelchair or in a walker. Okay. Oh, sorry. Please help me create. So you would come in and say, please help me create a room for someone that is in a walker. Easy access. Oops. Forgive me because I'm just writing really fast. Through kitchen, to use all appliances. I just wrote that and it's going to tell you AI home designs. It says the practical to get started. You could tell me, do you want a specific style or theme? Let's just go modern. No, I like traditional personally. Typically it will ask you questions. I love that. How to find owners with accurate contact information. That would be through your MLS, or like not your MLS, but you can pull that data through your title rep, just FYI. So when you see this, and I'm going to show you why I talk about, just FYI, why I talk about that video and why I go back into Sora. I'm going to go into this AI thing. It is going to make, oh, look, you guys, we're up there. But do you see how you need credits to do it? Not sure how EXP goes into this, but, or how we're able to hook up to this, but it allows you to do that. Just FYI. Just saying. So that's how you would kind of use something as I like free. So I wouldn't use this. Just letting you know. So viral. Let's get to viral. Now that you saw what the GPTs do, let's talk about viral. I love to do my viral like LinkedIn posts for this. I will have it format it for me. I will have it do it for me. What do I mean by that? Let me just go over to my LinkedIn because it did everything for me from start to finish, including Sora doing the photo for me. So I'll go into my LinkedIn and I'll show you that. And every time I do this with you guys, I tell you I don't take LinkedIn, I don't take ChatGPT for what it is. I massage it and make it my own. Everything that you see, I do on my own. I put all my thoughts. I like throw it up and like and let it help me massage it into what I really mean and then really take into consideration all the rest of the stuff of what I'm trying to say, what my call to action is, and how it's going to affect the post and what I'm really trying to get out of the post. Are you trying to get followers? Are you trying to get people to, are you trying to get a call to action where you're trying to get their information? What are you trying to do? Think about that. So I did this post. Um, Hold on. Ooh, where are the posts? Forget me. Um, Posts. So I did these show all posts. That's what I mean. So I did a post that I did right here. Now let me tell you, I put this in our network. I talked about this with you guys a couple weeks ago. And the reason why, by the way, ChatGPT did this, did this. Why do I want a somber post? Because what I'm posting is real. What I'm posting is should hit the heart on LinkedIn to professionals. Very different than what I want to post on something else. You got to know what you want. Uh, oh, Leah Butler. Yes, I'm sure you could do that. You should try. She asked about, can you upload an empty picture? Okay, so the reason why I did this is because HUD came out and talked about home ownership. Well, God darn it. We all know here on ESP Seniors Network, yeah, that's not working because I talk about the crisis. I talk about what I've seen from my point of view. That's what I do here. And why do I do that? Because I feel like I need to get my thoughts out on paper to talk about this because it bothers me so much that no real estate agents are talking about it. Yet HUD, do you think NAR is? Do you think Keller Williams is? Do you think no? We are. We're I've been sounding that alarm for years. I've been talking on stages for years about it. Why? Because our houses aren't going to stand. They're too old. And that's your secret sauce. Oh, that's your secret sauce, you guys. That's your secret sauce. I don't know if Sora is free. Somebody asked. But that's your secret sauce. Now, why do I say that? Oh, I don't know. I got 20 reactions. I got 9 comments. Somebody reposted. And what did somebody say? The person that owns Rollators, if you don't know what it is, just letting you know, he's big. Why do I say that? Because I'm going to have, trust me, I'm going to have some type of marketing strategy with him where I'm going to have rollators because they're heavily used. Do you see these rollators in there? Why did I do that? Because what if I get a marketing deal with him and he's like, just put this on your website. I'll give you, if people do a link, I'll give it to you. I have those links with people. It's great. That that's okay. What did he say? The photo image is really scary. Perfect. Yeah. I'm going to thank the person who helped me. Did I do it? For sure. I'm the one who massaged it. By the way, 18 people had an impression on this. Just on that comment, because that's what I used to do it. Fully agree. Look at who all these people are. CEO of Owner Geriatric Advisor. Oh, President CEO. This guy's big, by the way. If you don't know who he is, he's big in NAB. I do a lot of stuff with NAB. If you don't know who Jake Rothstein is, a good friend of mine out of Miami, but he is huge. He's the CEO of Upside Home. Good friend of mine. Telling you this. This is big. You guys don't realize it. I have a retirement. I have this guy, Steve Bentler. This guy right here. He wants to know every one of my agents in his areas so he could do business with you guys. No, that's not the way that works, you guys. Screw that. That's how I don't look at it that way. That is, you're not going to work that way with me. I'm not going to hand you a list. You as agents should be marketing the heck out of yourself to people who want to connect with you, not someone who just wants a free list from me. Because I got all the connections. I got almost 4,000 of you guys. I am not giving him the agents from our group. That's not the way that works. Go network. Go do the work yourself. Because that is how people are going to like, know, and trust you. Because if you don't do that work, it's not going to happen. That's why this Dr. Robert Cialdini talks about that, like, you know, that law of reciprocity. Reciprocity isn't given to you, it's earned. All right, on to the next one. I see. Will we be able to get the yes. I'll make sure that this gets on. Didn't I put the PDF in the chat box? I think I did. Okay. Chat 4.2. That's the newest version of 4.1, by the way, because right now we're all kind of at 4.1. So if you go into ChatGPT, you will see up here in this box up here the word ChatGPT 4.1. That's what most of us, or pretty much all of us, are here using. You can go down and use other settings. I decided to download the newest version, or not download, but just to check it out to see what it does. Not big of a difference, but whatever. Let's move on. Just telling you that that's what that one is. Let's go to Writer Pro because I like that. This really helps you if you are blogging. Yes, this is recorded. If you are blogging, if you are doing essays, if you are really massaging content that you want to deliver, if you emails, this is it. This is really your powerhouse of structuring when it comes to lectures, when it comes to teaching. If you are a coach, be here. You'll like this. This is it. You're a writer pro, you're going to enjoy it. This really massages it for you and really helps you come up with content that helps you. Okay. Um, the reason why I'm going to bring up presentation, because I love presentation, but this is a paid version. Okay, paid version. However, the reason why I say this is a paid version is because I I today screenshotted something that I asked the presentation to do for me for today. That was an action checklist for senior real estate agents, freebies, and are using our secret sauce or SOI. So, why to use it, how the tools to use it, the freebies, the quick wins, my ADHD style. So, that was kind of why I was using it. This is what it looks like. However, you will need to pay. It's not free. You'll need to pay for it if you're going to go in and want to download something like this. I tried, not worth it. You could just, you could literally screenshot this, throw it in Canva, and use Canva image, and I'll show you really fast how to do that. But, so that takes like 2 seconds, to do in your Canva. We all have Canva for free. You should only be XP agents on this. But if you are, you should have Canva. We all have Canva. That is one of our freebies. That's what our lovely CEO does for us. So we're going big or going home, you guys. So I love Canva. You guys know that every week I always talk about my Canva, how it is, what I do. But the reason why I say that is because you can come in here and you can create something, and maybe it's just like a Facebook post. I can go ahead, and if you go into this word upload, I'm going to upload a file. That file was from my PDF, like from my screenshot that I had here. Actually, forgot that. Did you guys see? Do you guys see what I made you for you guys here? Yeah, that was on Canva. Okay. I mean, that was on what's it called? When I did that spy training thing, I started on ChatGPT and then I came over to Canva. Sorry, I went a little crooked on you there. The reason I say this is you go ahead and you upload. When I say it's so easy, I'm going to upload the file from my computer, that screenshot that I took. So easy, it's right here. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put it in here. Do you see these up here? Let me just go up a little big. These words say edit, background remover. I'm going into edit, and the reason why I go into edit is because what it'll show you is how it's going to adjust it. What I want to adjust is I want to expand it bigger. Okay, I'm going into bigger. I'm going into the whole page. So I want this to fill up the whole page. I'm going to go down here to create. It's so easy. Now, what's even easier is how to change the wording on this and then make it your own. I talked about checklists last week. Every time, oh, it did this. I don't like when it does this. Okay, this is not good. Okay, this is another thing about Canva I don't like. So I'm gonna go around a different way. I'm gonna even show you a workaround. So we're gonna go into this. I'm just gonna go ahead and pull it. Okay, just let's pull it. Sometimes you're going to get that jargon, have no idea. So I'm just going to leave it like this. Now, what I want to do is I want to edit. You're going to go back over to that Magic Studio. What that Magic Studio is going to do is I want to grab text. This is grab text. Okay. It's going to see all the text it's allowing me to grab. That's all you do. Grab it, grab it, grab it, grab whatever you need to grab. I don't care. Okay. All of them, every one of them, grab it. Grab, done. You can grab all, grab some, whatever you need. Now you can change it. Do you want to change font? Do you want to change? There. Boom, boom. Look, I'm going to go into this bottom one. Boom, boom. There. Done. Okay. That's how easy that is. Okay. Done. We're going to get out of Canva, back onto the route of where we're going. So paid. Let's go free. We already have Canva for free, you guys. All right. I don't use this. I was like, I don't even know why it's in there. Oh, this is my favorite. This is my favorite, you guys, because this really helps me with hooking you guys in. When I hook you in with stuff, okay? So, for instance, not this, just letting you know. But when I hook you in with any of this stuff, okay? Lead generation plus ideas plus giveaways. When I hook you in with words like that, or bonus CTAs, or I'm giving you these need help figuring out next steps, that is called a hook. A hook is something that hooks you in and makes you want to read, makes you want to stop scrolling, makes you want to stop and listen to what the person's saying. That I love hooks. Okay. So I use hooks with everything. I say that because we all need a reason why we need to stop scrolling, or we need to stop and go to a call to action. We need to stop for a free. We need to stop whatever it is you have to offer them. You need a hook to pull you in to tell that story. And then you need a hook for that call to action to bring you back to where you want them to be, right? So think of this as our sandwich shop. I tell you guys all the time, the sandwich shop. I think of a hook as your bottom of your, in this sense, by the way, I don't mean about serving the demographics and their children or like adult aging or anybody. I mean, when you are talking about putting something together, you hook it at the beginning, you fill it with all that meat and your secret sauce, and you hook it at the end. The hook at the beginning should be pulling you in. All the meat should be your story of how to bring them in, your secret sauce of how you're going to help them and all your options. That is your, again, law of reciprocity, baby. Free. And then your hook at the end is your call to action. I love putting things into something like that. That's the way I relate to things. I'm hoping you guys see it the way that I do, but it's no different than our sandwich shop, our sphere of influence. That's our meat for a sandwich shop to help the sandwich generation or their parents in whatever dilemma they're going through in the house. That's what you're there for. Okay. So that's my hooks. That's what I use a hook for. As you can see, hold on, I'm going to show you that I actually came into, oops, sorry. I actually came into Hook Writer right here. Okay, so you can tell when you go into chats on the side over here, see where all your chats are and a history of your chats. You can tell what you worked, like what you actually worked on. So maybe, I didn't like the hook writer, by the way. Hence why I started a new chat GPT. When I told you how many times I start a new chat, 10 times till I get what I want, till I find where I want to go within those areas. The reason why is because they all give you something different. As you can see, the hook writer, I was asking it for something very specific. I was asking for how does this sound for a hook? This is about connection at every stage of age, because that's what I believe in. It's also about building trust with seniors and their families, one post at a time, because that's how we're marketing you guys on social media. We are marketing ourselves on social media. This isn't about stop door knocking, stop calling, cold calls. Screw that. Screw it. It doesn't work anymore, you guys. Stop wasting your time. Start thinking about how you're going to connect with them at this age or with their kids. How are you going to serve your sphere of influence? It's going to be chasing cold calls. Don't you want to be the person in your sphere of influence, by the way, who's going to use you because you know everybody and you know how to show up with the right sauce? I'm all about the right sauce. You got to be a community connector. That's your secret sauce. That's what I asked it. Now, the reason why I tell you, yes, I used HookWriter for this because it came up with really cool stuff. What do I want you guys to say? Hey, by the way, stop cold calling. Grandma's got caller ID and she's not answering. Forget leads. Your real power is knowing everyone in your town that wants your number saved. Yes, because guess what? Your sphere of influence is it. It's not your job to do the work. That's not what you're here for, you guys. Stop it. I hate when real estate agents are like, I spread myself so thin. I've put in so many months. Stop it. Don't be that agent. Say, here, I got the person for you. Done. Reciprocity. I got the person. Bye. Done. That's my secret sauce. I got all the people. Move on. It is not your place to sit with home health care. It's not your place to monitor a move unless you're a move manager and you're certified to do that and you're licensed and you got all of the paperwork and don't bother. Stay in your lane. Find all the right people. Because all those right people, your sauce, your sphere of influence, those are the people that are going to keep using you too, along with all the people that are going to talk about you. Again, it's going back to reciprocity. Like, know, and trust, you guys. I've been saying this for years. And there's a reason why this network is the largest network. So uh, use this. Use ChatGPT, but don't take it for what it's worth. I say that every time. All right, let's get back up to the tip. YouTube SEO. I love this because I will go here and I will plop in. If you guys haven't been looking, I know you guys asked about our YouTube channel and where you could find it. Oh, I'm so glad you asked. Here you go. I'm going to just go to it really fast. And the reason why is because I'm going to show you how I have, forgive me, how I have done it using this. So every time we're done with our ChatGPT, with our recordings, Zoom says to me, hey, by the way, hold on, let me get to the view your channel. And then let me get to playlist. So there's a playlist called the EXP Seniors Network. It's unlisted. And then you can also go to, and it doesn't have many, but EXP, our real estate agency, has Seniors Network for the last 7 years on it from me. But it's a lot. It's years of stuff, not much. It's not anything updated. However, when you go in here, you'll see it's updated. Now, why do I say this? The reason why I say this is because when I come in here and I write, do you see all this stuff? See this right here? This stuff, suggested timestamps. You guys don't do this. Upload this literally into that, and it gives you everything. Everything is the best. Now, did I like everything it said? No, because I redid it all. But in my wording, the way I wanted it to, the way I had it, guess what? 12 of you guys liked it. Way to go, you guys, thanks. And 169 people viewed it in less than a week. Yay, us. But the point is, do you think I really want to go through a recording, timestamp it, and go through? I want you guys to have key takeaways. I want you guys to know. Do I want you to spend an entire hour and 50 minutes through it because I know that I go overboard? Yeah, I do. Is a lot of it me talking? Sure. You want to get right to the point? Heck yeah, some of you. Go for it. That's why ChatGPT helps me. That's just me. If you want to sit and think about it and do it, go for it. But that's how I use the YouTube SEO description, FYI, on a weekly basis. So, social media manager content. Hey, you can plug and play, which I gave you guys a bunch of information. Come up with 10 days worth, 20 days worth. I've done it before of content that lies under this, that does this for me. Whatever you want. I've given you plug and plays. We'll do a little something right after this. But the point is, it lays it out for you so easily. Like so easily. And you know what the best part is if you see somebody that you really like, you can actually go down here and add like something about it, information about it, and be like, hey, this is the guy or the girl, or whatever it is, or the way that I want the content to be. And then you talk about which platform you want. Do not overload it. Remember, I told you elementary school, please keep it basic. Do not say, I need Facebook, LinkedIn, TikTok, YouTube, and Twitter. Don't. I know this sounds like time consuming, but do it one thing at a time. It is a they call it an LLM, large language model. However, large language, yes. It doesn't mean you input all the language at once. That's what I have found. That's my personal opinion. Do what you want with it. But again, when you want to do something, when you want to ask about images, when you want to ask about a social media post idea, that the social media post that I was showing you guys, that's this. I used this to help me get that social media post idea to be able to massage it for you guys. Okay, this is what I used from here. So it'll put a calendar together. What kind of calendar do you want? You want one with bullet points, you want one with emojis, you want a PDF, you want one for Canva. I'm going to suggest that when you go in for prompts and when you ask it to do basic stuff, ask it not, I don't say just say please and thank you because that's just, that's just me. But ask it to ask you questions because think about it's no different than assistant if they have questions. It is not going to ask you questions unless you say, hey, if you don't understand something, please ask me questions about it. So it's going to answer you back. It will, I promise you. So when I was getting to you guys about the photo that I made for everybody, I went into here and I went into here. Oh, sorry, I went into here. What I soon realized, it was one of those, got to pay for it. You know me, don't want to pay for things. But I'm wondering if Nope, presentation. So this was in the presentation I was telling you about. And when I went to download it, it made me pay for it. Just FYI, I wanted to show you guys what it does. Okay. And then when you want to download it, it makes you pay for it. Okay. So that's what this ChatGPT, so that's why I took a picture of it. Then I threw it into Canva. Okay. That's how we get around that. Free. You know me, I love free. Okay. I'm just gonna, I have no problem showing you guys stuff. I did this in ChatGPT 4.1. You know, I'm a person that does not like things that are like not stuff. I need a little stuff. I don't like just plain. So I ask it to do emojis. One of the things that I gave you guys today was prompts. Prompts for you to walk, literally walk over into ChatGPT and do for yourself. Remember when I talked about social media management? Ask it to plan a week of checklists, a call to action for checklists, a call to action for events. How about freebie Fridays? How about going for 12 months on freebie Fridays? And how about then not only asking it that, but after you do, then go in and ask Sora to make you photos for all of those. Then just upload it. And then just go ahead and make it go out at a certain date and time of when you need to. Boom, off your plate and done. Yeah, that's why we got Canva. Did I tell you? Cheers to Canva. Again, cheers to Canva. So we love Canva and all the really cool features that we have at EXP because I showed you how easy it is to literally edit any flyer you want just by a text grab. That's what you do. And then you just space it out every Friday. It is so easy for you guys to plug and play this stuff. You don't have to be on video every time, but you got to show up every day. That's all it takes. 7 days a week, I know, but just show up with something really easy. Senior safety tips. Oh, that's a good one. Okay, let's go there. Rather than going to your, forgive me, rather than going when you're looking about this, you know, this like what was I saying? Connecting, oh, local resources, downsizing. I like calling it right sizing, just so you guys know, but look at these prompts. It's giving you everything. Title, description. Go in, literally say, give me a title and description for senior friendly events in plug in your city. And there you go. Highlight 5 of them. I did a video with a song. I'll show you guys it after, but it's a no-brainer. Literally a no-brainer. You want to talk about emails? Every one of the emails that I sent you about how to find our Facebook group, ChatGPT helped me with. I'll tell you, you need stuff that's going to grab your attention. That's my hook for you guys. Then my call to action is telling you guys what I want you to do. I'm doing it to you every week. That's how I'm getting, I don't know, 50, 60 people on this call, 70, 80. It's so easy. Okay, let's go up to, I literally took those plug and plays. Now, when we started this, I talked about your sphere of influence. Stop chasing those leads. Stop chasing, you guys. You're doing it all wrong. Literally. It is so easy to serve up free stuff that's happening in your community. We all have it. You don't even need to go anywhere. You already know how to plug and play it for you for the next year. You just need to frame it. You just need to be the person that everybody likes, knows, and trusts. Again, you don't need to be the expert at everything. You just got to know all the right people. That's your secret sauce. That's what I tell you guys every week. You just need to know and share all the right resources, checklists, tax attorneys, activities that are going on for seniors, maybe a bingo night, maybe a senior prom, um, senior living tips, maybe taking them on senior tours or putting together some type of a community thing at a senior community. There's so many things, but I want this network, and that's why I'm building it and why I've been building it for 7 years. I want this network to stand out. I want us to be hosting senior fairs. I want us to be hosting senior events at communities. I want us to be educating. I want us to be talking about all of each other's listings when somebody's like, holy cow, that's the person that knows where I can live in San Diego, even if you live in New York. Oh, and by the way, if you live in New York and you want to move to Portugal, I want people to know that they can come to you to move to Portugal, because you know what? EXP has freaking agents in Portugal. We have agents in Mexico. Why? Expat living. Oh, and by the way, assisted living. You're now going to be able to place people. If you missed the first part of this conversation and showed up late, I dropped a bombshell for you guys, right? I dropped a bombshell. I'm so excited. You guys, I love this network and I have every one of you to thank. Every one of you to thank. But Leo and many others, we're changing. Times are changing. Things are changing. And this market's changing, and no brokerage is changing with it. However, for almost 7 years here, we have been serving this demographics from this exact way that we're teaching. It's a reciprocity thing. However, I didn't realize the statistics on that reciprocity, meaning your AKA secret sauce. But if you're missed out, I talked about Dr. Robert Cialdini. He wrote a book called The Law of Reciprocity. And what he basically says, and he's proved it, that people are wired to say yes when they feel indebted to you. So think about every checklist you share. Think about every local discount, every free event. Think about just the simple need to know things from your sphere of influence that you're bringing to social media, how you're serving and how you're showing up. That's what's going to stick every time. This is like I finally found somebody who like can connect the dots for me. So that's why I bring it to you guys today about this guy, because I poof had one of these things. But the point is it's free. And we're social media hogs when it comes to showcasing houses, or when it comes to like highlighting stupid stuff. Stop being stupid. Start being smart. Start offering things that people actually need for their parents or want for their home. Checklists. We know statistically that our homes are not safe to be living in. Start doing it. Start providing that kind of stuff. Be the resource. Because I'll tell you, your sphere, all of your sphere, and I dropped it earlier in the chat box on a PDF. In fact, I'll just bring it up right now for you guys. I have no problem. But your sphere of influence, okay? Let's just start out right here, okay? This is starting your sphere. Just your top 10 sphere. What's just your top 10? Two, four, I think it's more than 10. You know that when I say the assisted living liaison, yeah, guess what? Once you're certified, you can check that one off. You don't need that person because you got that on your own. And I have talked to you about how to go into senior living communities, video them. You don't have to be on video. Plug it into Canva, throw it in there. Oh, by the way, try Sora. Let's see what it comes up with. I don't know. Go do all the stuff that I've done that I'm teaching you guys. That's what I've been doing over the last few years. And then I come here and I'm like, oh wow, that's cool. Look at this. But the point is, this is your sphere. This sphere right here, they're not on social media. They're not highlighting themselves. By the way, they're sitting at their desk working. That's all they're doing. If it's not at their desk, they're in the field working. They don't know how to connect with people. It's just all referral based. But when you go to networking events for the senior industry, I go to them all the time. These are all the people that are there. No real estate agents. No. That's how many real estate agents. Get off your butt and go do it. Seriously, I'm annoyed. You go be that agent. Go be the agent who knows all these people, three of each. Because let me tell you, so and so, the elder care attorney, may not work for your 80-year-old client. They may need somebody who might be a male, who might be female, who might be older, who might be younger, who knows? Have it all. But don't do it all. Don't do any of it. Be like, here, there you go, my secret sauce. I tell you guys, right there, secret sauce. Pull it right out of your back pocket. I got you. Again, it's reciprocity. You don't have to show up every time. They're going to call you and they're going to be like, oh, do you know? Oh, yeah, no problem. Here you go. Boom, done. You don't need to be sitting on a phone call for hours on end. You don't need to be guiding them through things or telling them what to do. It's not your job. Stay in your lane. If you, as a real estate agent, stay in your lane. If you're a loan officer, stay in your lane. Don't go out of your lane. Don't jeopardize what you've worked so hard to do. It's not worth it. So I go into this. This is your secret sauce, your sphere of influence, you guys. They are not marketing themselves. It's your job to connect with these people, market with them. Talk about the reality of the people that come to them and what you want people out there in your community to know. Because chances are, if they don't have a trust, and do you guys even know what it's like to go through probate? Oh my God, I've done probate sales, court appointed ones. Okay, let's move on because that's a whole nother subject. Point is, build this infrastructure. Sandwich shop, baby. Sandwich shop. Okay. All righty. And then last week, if you guys weren't here, I talked about freebies. I'm going to go by freebies really fast, okay? People were like, where do you find freebies? I don't know. How do you find freebies? Oh my God, you guys. If you're over 18, which every single one of us on this call is, you could be a member of AARP. Just saying. I think it's cheap. It's like 30 bucks, 50, 40 bucks a year. I don't know. Cheap. AARP, highlight all the stuff that they have because there's a lot of great discounts. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of them. Okay. Local grocery stores, they all have senior days. CVS farms, everybody. McDonald's, we all have them. Look in your neighborhood. Look at your local senior center. Look at your local stuff. Go to your favorite restaurants, ask them. If they don't have it, encourage them to and say, hey, what if we did a senior night here between 4 and 6? Because that's when most restaurants are kind of have a downtime. See if you could do something. See if you could partner and highlight what they got. Highlight all the great food. You're eating there anyways. Enjoy the show. All right. So, rec centers, swim, city, our area agencies on aging, all of it, you guys. That cheat sheet, this freebie online, we've already been through it. We've already done it. But I'm just being honest. It's very easy to find those freebies for you to plug and play. And that's something that I was talking about within our ChatGPT and how we were utilizing ChatGPT with all of this stuff, specifically how they connected together, like call to action and how we were meant to use it. So I look at it like it's all it's all in how you see it to be used. No wrong or right. How I use it, maybe not your style. Again, no one size shoe fits all. Like my style is not going to work for somebody like Elizabeth, maybe, or a Kim or a Jessica. And I see that because maybe they live in an area that is very cold. And people move out of there to go to a Sunbelt state. Or maybe they have an area where all of their homes are like 70 to 90 years old. Again, what's going to work for me and my checklist are not going to be the checklists that are going to work for an area that's going to be freezing cold. You are going to need a different checklist. It's just the way that it is. We all have, and that's what's hard for us as any regular old American out there, homeowner looking for something, is because what's happening in my city is not happening in the same or county, is not happening in the county in Palm Beach. It's not happening in the county in Broward. It's not happening in Los Angeles County. By the way, California has a certain tax incentive for people over the age of 62, a proposition that no real estate agents realize that you can take the base value of your tax and take it to a new home. Most people don't even know that. They're so afraid to move because they're afraid, oh, what are the taxes going to look like? What's the payment going to look like? But do we have it in other states? No. But can I train you on that? Sure, because I know that it's in California because I'm licensed there. Do I know if it exists in other states? No, because I'm not licensed in all those states. It is your job as the licensee to know that stuff, to know what works in your state. Because again, what's working in my state's not working in Elizabeth or Kim or Jessica. Don't mean to point it on you, but it's not about state. It's about your county. It's about the incentives that your county's giving to seniors because each county has more money than other counties do. How about the fact that you know that stuff? It's easy to find. It's free to find. But here's the worst part. Two things. Nobody knows where to go look for it. So you just go find it all and then just have it and tell everybody all about it all day long. That's your job. Just tell everybody all about it. And then they're gonna be like, dude, how do they know everything? They know everybody and everything. This is great. And they'll sell my house. That's what Joe Ellen's gonna show you. I'm not kidding. It's what she can show you. And then after you're done with that, all your sphere of influence gets back to you. They do. They come to you. They're like, oh God, thank you for sending me that client. Or, oh gosh, I have a client to send you. You know how to work with this. No, it's not your job to handhold people through everything. It's your job to get all the right people in play. I don't want you guys coming to me and saying, I am at my wit's end because I'm like holding everything together and I've got all these balls in the air. No, that's why you have a secret sauce. If you aren't delegating to your secret sauce, because those are the pros, those are the people that are supposed to be doing that job. That's their job. Let them do their job. And assisted living placement, guess what? If you want to start placing, and once you're done going through the certification program, add that to your list. It is something that all of us should be getting together is a list of services of what you provide. Does this mean that you personally provide it? No. You've connected with the providers to give them that. Think about that. Think about the packages that you could be offering people. And all you do is you're bringing in the people to do it. And you put together packages with a person that is a right sizer who can move you. That's your job. You're the sandwich. It is your job at that sandwich deli to put together the right sandwiches. So guess what? I made names for sandwiches for you guys. Like the solo sandwich is like, the open face sandwich. Let's talk about what an open face sandwich type move would look like and what you would be giving that person. what kind of people, what kind of services. It's important to think of the services that you can provide. Don't mean you personally. I mean you and your sphere of influence. Name your sandwiches, get fun with it, get savvy with it, enjoy, but educate everybody that you have these services in your back pocket and you're ready to help. Because again, that law of reciprocity statistically has proven by this guy, Dr. David Cialdini, um, that people are wired to say yes to us when we do things for them. And when you say yes with freebies, think about that. Just showing up with free stuff that's happening in your area. That's all you're doing. Information, people that you know. We are the networking, like that's our, if you're an old school real estate agent, there's a lot of us on here. We're the networking mavens. We are great at networking. It is just flip the script, baby. Flip the script on who you're and how you're networking. It is not with the top agents anymore. It is not the multi-million dollar homes. It's not the $1 million, whoo, baby. It's the 62 homeowner, buyer, and seller and their families. And how you can help them. Is it a trust attorney before they end up in probate? I don't know. Figure it out. Everything's different. Everybody's different. Every situation's different. Just have the right people. All right. Hour and 32 minutes, you guys. I'm loving it. And I'm still stuck at 30 plus people. You guys. Okay. I am going to pause it here and just kind of go through what, like, if there's other things you guys wanted to ask. I do want to tell you that next week you're either going to have Joellen or Bill Gross on probate. You're having one of the two. So we'll be here. We are taking off July 3rd because most of us are out of town, myself included. So just letting you know, July 3rd, but we'll be resuming back. And I believe that's when I'm bringing in the owners of Senior Place. And who owns that. So that'll be great. And I'm also bringing in the person who started Care Patrol. And he's the person that's doing the certification program. They're both amazing. Chuck Bongiovanni is who is doing the certification program. He is coined by Senior Housing News and by many outlets as the McDonald's of senior living. He owns many residential senior living communities in all of our neighborhoods, buying them up like Tic Tacs. So he'll talk to you guys about that. But he is really out there. He's going to train all of you guys. I've already been through the training, done it. I've been doing placement for quite a while, but it's always fascinating to see. We're talking, you guys will have all the paperwork. You'll have all of the information. You will have everything that you need. Like everything, the legal jargon, the everything. Intake forms. It's all done for you. So the launch is mid-July. It is only to EXP Seniors Network agents. So if you have agents in your downline that are in EXP that don't know about it, you better tell them to hop on EXP Seniors Network and be a member on Workplace, not yes, Facebook, but it has to be on Workplace because when I go to download, when marketing is ready to send you guys all the emails, I'm downloading all of your emails from Workplace. So if you are not a member of Workplace or like on EXP Seniors Network, please become a member so corporate has your emails within this. It is only going to be in EXP Seniors Network Workplace. Nowhere else in EXP yet. It is hitting newswires in July. about it, but and it's hitting newswires that it's only being brought to the largest real estate network in the entire world here. So it's a big plug for both our network, um, myself, our company, and this program, and a CRM. And you guys, this is going big. You guys, this is big. So I'm proud of you guys. And I'm proud of what we're building. It's great for all of those that want to downline and that want to bring on other agents here. I'll co-sponsor anybody. I'm happy to help in any way. I am happy to help you. So, done talking. Please raise your hand. Cheers. Raise your hand. I'm going to drop in the chat box. Cheers. I'm going to drop in the chat box for all those that missed it. The plug and plays and everything that I went over tonight, just so you guys have it all. But there is a little yellow hand that you can raise. I'm happy to answer questions, but I'm really hoping that I kind of covered it all. Anybody? Kim? Anybody? Can I help? Oh, I like.
I don't see anybody raising their hand anywhere.
Did I stump ya? Okay. Oh,
Oh, there's Celestine.
okay.
Yeah. Thank you, Heather. This was so informative. I am really excited. I am wondering if you do one-on-one mentoring with this stuff at all. Is this something that you would offer?
Yes, I do. You can I'm doing it with a couple other teams. I've been doing that for a while, but go ahead and chat with me privately over on either Workplace or Facebook. I'm great. I'm happy to
Okay.
help.
I added you on
Yeah.
Workplace. Yeah.
Perfect. I'll get over there.
Thank you.
Stephen Wise.
Sorry, but it's going to be hard to hear me because my granddaughter is kind of chatting in the background. There's a couple of questions that were in chat. I was a bunch of, or several of us were wondering for the certification, is there going to be a fee or is it included as part of EXP?
It is a fee because it's going through a separate company. I to be honest, I don't remember what the fee is. I'm really, really sorry. I don't know what the certification fee is. However, the breakdown, this is what I love on the CRM. This is a CRM, and this CRM is very robust, and it's got intake forms, it's got everything for you. The CRM is done for three. So if there's one person that wants the CRM and you got another two people that wanted to do it together, it's up to not three players, three people that can use that one CRM, like for a team. So if you are a single agent, pair up with two more for that CRM. Just that's my hint to you guys. Just letting you know. No, it is nothing like the SRES certification. It is not even close to it. This certification is intense. It is maybe 10 hours of like education time, 8 to 10 hours, I believe. It's modules that you have to go through, and every week you guys will need to sit on a round table with the with Chuck and the heads, ask questions, talk about things. They literally like go pound you with this, you guys. It's not easy. Like you really got to know what they're going to break down every module. Each module has like very specific things, what you're looking for, what intake forms, how to talk, what do like it, when I say who, what, where, when, why, how, this is stuff that I only wish that I could teach you guys, and I have been wanting to for many years, but I don't even know how to even begin to teach you guys. I just know how to market it all day long. This certification is something, think about a place for mom, okay? Because the CRM that we are getting was a place for mom CRM. So think about what happens when you press on a place for mom. You have to fill out a little intake form. That intake form is like, oh, the zip code, boom, this person gets it, right? We are now a place for mom. The more you market it, the more we become the place for mom. The more people come to us and see our information on Senior Place, like, or that they need call to action stuff, us. Fill out a form, fill out an intake form. Got you. I'll take you around. And you know what the best part is? That CRM was like, oh, this is what they can afford. Here's all the places that you should be looking at with them. That's what it's going to do. And all you have to do is be the marketing machine. You got to go around to the places, know the people, have all those relationships. And by the way, oh, this is the best part. We have the contracts. They've all the contracts right now and everything. It's great. Oh my God, it's so great, you guys. I've been working on this for a long time. And trust me, when I've been telling you for weeks, we're going big or going home, I'm not kidding. I'm blowing this out of the water and I'm taking every darn agent that is trying to poach this space on me out of the water. See ya. That's what I want to say. That's all I'm going to say. So you will be signing up for this certification mid-July. You will be corporate will be emailing you. Myself and corporate will be sending out videos and teasers for you guys, so you will be seeing that. Our CEO will be on here talking about it too. We will have the owner of Senior Place on here talking about his CRM, how it works, what it does in the next few weeks before we launch. So you know that when you see me put in EXP Seniors Network, that you guys are going to see these people on a Thursday night, you know that we will be launching the very following week. And that's happening like right after 4th of July. Same. So it's big. If you're not part of EXP Seniors Network on Workplace, you're not getting that. So that link, that's what it comes down to. So you have to be on our Workplace because you guys are beta. So better beta be good. There you go. Steve, are you done? Did I answer your question?
You answered that one, but another one that somebody mentioned in the chat, which several of us I think were interested in, was the SRES certification. Do you recommend it, and just not just getting it for the education wise, but also maintaining it?
So I maintain mine just because it is nationally recognized. I don't. I personally think it's a very like just basic overview, and it is a nationally recognized one. If you were to get like other ones, SREI, there's other certifications. They're not, nobody knows what they are. But here's what I tell you guys all the time. Nobody knows what those letters after our names mean. They don't understand what that service provides them other than people that are in the industry. And really, it's not about the letters, it's about how you're going to service them. So I think the more that you're going to service them about like how you can how you can give them information, education, and all that stuff, it's better than that is better than anything else. Again, I have SRES because it was a great foundation. That's what I'm about. I'm about the foundation. Get the foundation. It's great for a foundation. There's some old material in there. That's just me. It needs to be updated. That's my personal opinion.